Russia are talking again. I'm Dave Anthony. Fox News negotiators are meeting now in Saudi Arabia, hours after a round of talks between the U.S. and Ukraine. Again, Trump special envoy Steve Witkoff tells Fox News Sunday.
Real progress, particularly as it affects a Black Sea ceasefire on ships between both countries.
They had agreed to a limited ceasefire last week after President Trump talked to the leaders of both countries, but both sides dispute the terms, and a Russian drone attack killed 7 Ukrainians over the weekend. Israel keeps going on the attack in Gaza, where Palestinian officials now say more than 50,000 people have been killed during the war.
Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry says 2 people died in an airstrike on the Nasser hospital in Khan Yunis. We're told the dead included a 16-year-old boy who had surgery 2 days ago. A member of Hamas's political bureau was also declared dead. Israel's military confirmed targeting a Hamas operative at the hospital. It blames civilian deaths on Hamas because it operates in densely populated areas and systematically embeds in hospitals, schools and shelters, although Hamas denies it.
Fox's Jonathan Savage, a progressive senator, is trying to rally Democrats against President Trump and Republicans. Bernie Sanders tells ABC's This Week.
I'm trying to make it clear to the people throughout the world and throughout our own country that the American people are not going to sit idly by and allow Trump establish an oligarchic form of government.
As Democrats keep challenging billionaire Elon Musk and Doge in court for their federal cutbacks, some are also calling on Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer to step down from that role for voting with Republicans on their spending bill to keep funding the government. But Schumer tells NBC's Meet the Press.
The CR was certainly bad, the continuing resolution, but a shutdown would be 15 or 20 times worse.
A former congresswoman has died. Mia Love, who was the first black Republican woman to serve in Congress after being elected in Utah in 2014. She served 2 terms. She was 49 years old and had been battling brain cancer. America's listening to Fox News.
Fox News Audio presents the Fox Nation Investigates podcast, Evil Next Door, exploring the life and crimes of 5 serial predators from across the United States.
It's a very disturbing case.
In never-before-heard interviews and first-hand perspectives.
Described as pure evil. That's a good description.
The Fox Nation Investigates podcast, Evil Next Door. Listen and follow now at foxtruecrime.com or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Get those W-2s ready. Tax season has arrived. It's the Fox Business Tax Tips. Fox News Radio's Ginny Casola and Hillary Barsky are joined by the hosts of the Fox Business Network to provide you with the latest tips, tricks, and updates on filing your taxes. From deadlines to tax law changes to the latest deductions, we'll cover it all to make sure you keep that hard-earned money where it belongs, in your pocket. Listen and follow the Fox Business Tax Tips at foxnewspodcasts.com.
A plane full of 199 illegal immigrants arrested in the U.S., then deported, landed in Venezuela, allowed by that country after a weeks-long standoff over accepting those types of flights from the U.S. As an appeals court holds a hearing today into the flights of deported immigrants the Trump administration says are Venezuelan gang members sent to El Salvador last week. A federal judge ordered those flights be halted.
Border czar Tom Homan said while appearing Sunday on ABC's This Week that all of the Venezuelans on the plane were determined to be members of the gang Tren de Aragua.
And TDA's been determined to be terrorist organizations. They are now classified as terrorists, so that plane removed 240 terrorists from the United States.
Homan says the administration's actions will continue and that illegal border crossings are now down 96%. But the issue is about more than just illegal immigration.
We're going to secure that border, make sure no public safety threats or national security threats cross that border and get away.
Homan says about 40,000 criminals have been deported since President Trump took office. Kevin Uretsky, Fox News.
Stocks may rise to start the week. Dow futures up more than 300 points after slight gains last week for the Dow and the NASDAQ. At the gas pump, a 2-cent drop the past 2 weeks in analyst Trilby Lundberg's survey of stations, but prices may go back up.
We are seeing big wholesale price increases around the country as different markets comply with EPA regulations for spring and summer specifications. Those formulations cost more to make.
Her survey puts regular gas at $3.15 per gallon, AAA's national average $3.12. It's down to the Sweet 16 in the men's college basketball tournament. Florida, a top seed, knocked out 2-time defending champion Connecticut. After another number 1 seed, Duke also advanced. So did Alabama, Kentucky, Michigan State, and Arizona. Mississippi upset Iowa State, and Maryland beat Colorado State on a buzzer-beating shot. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Local news. News Talk 107.7 and 1400. The Hub.
News is brought to you by One Bank of Tennessee, where service is second to none.
From the WHUB News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee has sent a letter to NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell requesting the new Nissan Stadium be the site of the 2029 Super Bowl. In the letter, Lee touted Nashville as a top global destination. The Titans' new Nissan Stadium is currently under construction and will be open for the 2027 NFL season. Bid notices for construction of a new DeKalb County Health Department complex have been published. The new 9,860 square foot facility will be constructed next to the existing facility on Tiger Drive. The $4.7 million project being funded through a combination of state and local American Rescue Plan dollars. One of Cookeville's longest standing eateries now has a home at Tennessee Tech. Campus leaders recently celebrated the ribbon cutting for Poets Coffee inside the university's Volpe Library. This marks Poets' third location in Cookeville. That's the news from WHUB. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is radio station WHUB, the voice of the Upper Cumberland in Cookeville, Tennessee.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cookeville, with Jason and Sheila on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Today is Monday. It's the 24th of March, and it's 6:06.
24th of March? I had to look down at my calendar and make sure you were right.
You looked in disbelief.
It's like it's almost over.
Like
March is gone, really.
Like I'd lied to you about it.
Yeah. Because, he's always picking on me, so.
Right.
I'm like, I got to double check
this. Got her on the wrong date trick.
We got a whole week of March left, and then that's it.
That's right, Sheila.
Thanks. A high today around 62. We've got 49 right now. Gonna be a little windy again today. 15-mile-per-hour winds.
Ooh.
You know how I hate those winds.
Not a good hair day for somebody.
No.
A few things you need to know. President Trump is copying off us. Did you know that, Sheila?
I figured he would eventually.
He's launched his own Roku channel called The Truth Plus.
It's kind of like Hub Plus, but the Truth Plus.
Yeah, except he's got a lot more money behind him and whatnot.
Well, let me just tell you, great minds think alike.
I guess.
Yeah.
But he's going to have what they're saying, non-woke TV shows and faith-based content.
Huh.
Along with weather, documentaries, children's content, and more, live TV channels and video on demand. So just like Hub Plus, only the Trump version.
And it's on Roku as well?
Yeah, same.
Make sure you add Hub Plus first, then Truth Plus.
Well, I don't care which one you add first.
As long as you add us.
As long as Hub Plus gets in the mix somehow, that'd be great. But anyway, just copycat.
Yeah. Well, if somebody copies us and the president's it, that's we're doing all right.
Well, we copy everybody else just by,
Yeah, with me accidentally saying Good Morning America.
Well, no, just by putting the plus at the end of everything. Everything's whatever.
It's plus. Sounds real positive. I mean, plus is a positive.
Yeah.
Blood Assurance, they are critically low right now. They need your donations of blood. I don't know why I said it that way.
Why did you become Dracula?
I have no idea. Every donation can save up to 3 lives. That's pretty amazing. Trauma victims, surgery patients, and those fighting chronic illnesses are the ones that need it the most. So Blood Assurance, if you donate, they usually give you something really cool. They've got, you can be entered into a $500 e-gift card for an e-gift card. O negative AB plasma donors are needed as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's Blood Assurance.
That's me.
You O?
Negative.
Does that mean no or yes?
No, I'm O negative.
Negative.
Yeah, I'm O negative.
I'm A positive.
So they want my blood bad.
More than they want mine.
'Cause mine's universal.
Yeah. You can save several lives.
Right. And I'm a pure blood too. So
Yeah, you
I
are.
should probably try to get some money out of mine, really, if you think about it.
But you hate dentists, you hate shots, and you hate flying.
Right. Barrett Firearms Manufacturing is investing $80 million into the great state of Tennessee. They're moving their new headquarters to state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. It's going to be in Manchester.
Oh.
They're in, it's going to be in Rutherford County on Manchester Pike, I should say.
Gotcha.
So, right around here, there's a lot of gun manufacturers have moved to the great state of Tennessee, and come on down.
Let's see.
We're here to work.
Come on down. Monterey Minstrel Association has a chili supper. It's going to be on the 28th, and it looks like it's
The Monterey what?
Monterey Ministerial. I don't know. Ministries. Monterey Ministry Association.
There you go. Okay.
Ministerial.
Well, you said minstrel first.
Did I?
Yeah. Wow. I was like, I didn't know that existed.
But y'all know what? It's Monday.
Old town of Monterey synced up.
Oh, gosh. Okay, keep going, Sheila.
It happens in small towns.
Oh, gosh. Sorry, y'all. It's going to be on Friday, March 28th at the Church of the Nazarene. So it's talking about ministries.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, it's going to be one of those days again.
Speaking of Monterey, with the closure of the Purdue plant, our local Goodwill is doing the Goodwill Career Solutions Center. So if you've been displaced by not just there but any other job and need help looking for another one, the Goodwill's a great place to start. Last year, they helped between 600 and 1,000 people around the Upper Cumberland find work. So if you found yourself in a situation where you need to find a job, and sounds like they can do it pretty quick, come on down to Cookeville to the Goodwill, and the Goodwill Career Solutions Center can help you out.
Well, Putnam County EMS, they have trained more child passenger safety technicians. So they've got several that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folks that got trained, and they got their certification. So congratulations to them. They do so much by helping other people, trying to teach them how to put their child safety seats in properly, because they're harder than you think. And you may think you have it installed right, and it's not.
And they're newfangled.
Yeah.
I had to put
so
car
much
seats.
clicking, so much.
Yeah, I had to put car seats in my car Friday, and they'd got new car seats because, they've gotten bigger.
Right.
And so I just figured out the old car seat.
And now you got to learn something new all over again.
It's all new algebra now.
Yeah.
I'd have help, and I felt like an idiot.
You got to put them in there a certain way. This crosses over this, and then clickety-click. Yeah.
It's crazy. The Sparta Board of Aldermen approved the purchase of a flocculator.
I'm not going to say if he's got that right or not, because I couldn't even say ministerial.
Well, it's either a flocculator or a flocculator. I like flocculator the best.
And it's Monday.
Now, this is for the water treatment plant. You may be saying, gosh, Jason, wish I knew what a flocculator did.
Gosh, Jason, I do.
It clumps things together so it's easier to get out of the water.
Oh.
How smart is that?
Pretty smart.
It's like their version of the flux capacitor. You remember that from
Back
to the Future? All right.
That's all I've got in things you need to know. I was really just dumbfounded with the word.
The flocculator.
Our new vocabulary word for the day.
Now, y'all can look it up. It's a real thing.
Yeah, I don't think you're lying.
Coming up, your 2 cents. That's brought to you by Freedom Pond there at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
What job can AI never replace?
Well, we're for sure replaceable by,
Especially me.
oh, yeah.
I mean, he said flocculator. I can't even say menstrual.
I think you should quit trying.
I said that one that time just to be funny.
All right, well, your 2 cents. What is it again?
I just said, what job can AI never replace?
Okay. Definitely can replace us.
Definitely.
For sure. All right, we'll get into that coming up here in just a little bit on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window studio. Guys, we'll be right back.
Hundreds of Upper Cumberland residents need help today as they struggle with disease, sickness, or injury. When you give, 100% of your gift goes to help right here in our community. Learn more at CookevilleRegionalCharity.org.
Hey folks, this is Paul Winkler. Have you ever really spent time planning for life after work? If not, you're not alone. For most, it's a scary thought. Making sense of investments, Social Security, Medicare. To make it worse, the advice people typically get is from salespeople or family members who got their information from salespeople. We are here to take the mystery and fear out of retirement. The next step is yours. Call 615-851-1950 or go to paulwinkler.com. That website is paulwinkler.com, creating confident investors.
And now located in Cookeville.
Call us before you dig. Accidents are caused each year because someone broke a gas line that they didn't know was there. Remember, not all of our lines are in the street. They go through your yard to the house. Don't take a chance. The Cookeville Gas Department will gladly check any area before you dig and tell you if there are any gas lines present. Help us keep natural gas the safest energy there is. Natural gas. Energy for life. This message brought to you in the interest of safety from the Cookeville Gas Department in cooperation with the Tennessee Public Utility Commission.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
This month and every month, we remember the over 66 million babies whose lives have been senselessly sacrificed on the altar of abortion. Surely, the left doesn't understand the repercussions of a land that takes the blood of the innocent. And that should only motivate us more to save more babies and their moms. Preborn is a network of clinics, and they fight every day to save more babies and more moms. To date, they've rescued over 300,000 babies' lives by introducing a mom to her child on an ultrasound. That baby's chance at life doubles. Preborn showers moms and babies with God's love and assistance for up to 2 years. So when they shout abortion, we shout life. Let's save more babies this year than last. One ultrasound is just $28, and only $140 will help rescue 5 babies. All of the gifts are tax deductible. So donate securely. Dial pound 250. Say the keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby. Or go to preborn.com/hope. Preborn.com/hope. Sponsored by Preborn.
Please keep your hands inside the ride as we experience Dollywood's 40th anniversary at the I Will Always Love You Music Festival, March 15th through April 13th. Hold on and get details at Dollywood.com.
1077 and 1400, The Hub.
Morning Cookeville.
Jason and Sheila. Good morning, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window studio. It's 6:19. Want to, before we get too far into your 2 cents, say congratulations, Upperman Bees, state champs. What a game. It was so cool to watch in the glass house.
Those guys on that team are so good, though. I mean, it's exciting.
Yeah. Man, it was just fun, and
yeah,
watching them for the first time ever, bringing that gold ball home to Putnam County. We're so proud of the Upperman Bees.
Really thrilled.
Absolutely.
So I know that they are too. Congratulations.
Oh,
Our guest this morning will be Catherine Jackson. She is with the Home Builders Association of the Putnam County Home Builders Association. And the Home and Garden Show will be at Delmonico Winery coming up this weekend. So we'll talk to her about that, find out a little bit more.
Okay, well, that'll be fun. Right now, though, it's your 2 cents. It's brought to you by Freedom Pond there at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Stop by and see them. They've got all kinds of great items at good prices and good guys too. So stop by and see.
What job can AI never replace?
Paramedic.
Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna say that's probably gonna be the best answer.
Well, why not?
Jenny said mechanic, which I know that some computers have not totally replaced them, but
Now, are we hooking the AI up to robots? That's what's next.
AI and robots are about the same.
No, AI can write you a song or do a report for you, or
Right,
stuff
replace
like
some people.
Right, but they haven't fully been put into robots yet. But that's what's next. So if they
scary.
Are we doing this as AI stands right now, or where AI will be in 5 years?
Well, probably where it stands right now because we didn't really specify.
All right.
We just said, what job can AI never replace?
I bet in 5 years there's AI robots.
Oh, I know. Yes, they're probably working on those as we speak.
They are.
Yeah.
I just saw some over the weekend they were working on.
That's a little scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny said mechanic. Construction jobs, Allison said that.
Mm-hmm.
Paramedics has been my favorite so far.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. That just, and when they turn to robots, they may be able to replace that even. I don't know.
Yeah, and Kevin said nursing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Farmers is what Matt said.
I think there's some, nursing is a job I think that takes a little empathy. And I don't know if we can teach AI to have empathy.
Very good, Jason. You're doing good on a Monday.
And if we can, do we want to?
You're really applying yourself this morning.
Well, there's a lot to think about with this AI
It
stuff.
can never replace you, Jason.
Well, I mean, if it does, then that's fine.
It won't. I was going to say it probably won't aggravate me as much, but yeah, computers do sometimes.
Right.
Probably more than you aggravate.
Yeah, what if your AI Jason has to be rebooted?
And he would.
Absolutely.
He'd like the attention of
I
it.
need a lot of updates.
You and me both. Sanitation workers is what Mike said.
Yeah.
It's not AI, but like.
But again,
robot sanitation workers.
Yeah.
They might mess up and come and get something at my house that I don't want to be in the sanitation part.
They'd probably just be trained to pick up a bin. So as long as it wasn't in the bin, they'd be fine.
But it may get all out of whack and come like, let me go to your house.
Oh, I fully expect when the robots take over,
Yeah.
like they do in every single movie about this kind of
So
stuff.
why do we keep building them?
We
know how it's going to end.
We need one central thing that it's plugged into. So if it does go haywire, we at least know. And they need to put that on TV. They need to put that, all right, here we go. We know we got the robots and the AI. They're thinking for themselves. Here's the main plug. Locate it at, and then tell us all.
Yeah.
So when Skynet takes over, we'll all know where to go to unplug the big machine.
It's like you got to, when you're killing the vampires, you got to have the stake in the heart.
Right.
So you got to know the central part.
You got to know where the central plug is,
Yeah.
where everything's plugged into.
It's a lot of trouble. Johnny Ferguson said electricians. We can't replace them.
I mean, not right now, no.
Jason's he's the one that puts a hole in your theory. And then Nathan goes a protester. But I bet you we can have little robots standing around holding signs too.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me after a while.
And then John, he said, yet to be determined.
Yeah, I think
Like
that's
they're still working on
that's
it.
the best answer.
Yeah.
Yet to be determined.
Yeah. So we have a couple of people that say construction jobs. So
Yeah, I think anything really when you work with your hands or it's a job that takes some sort of feeling.
yeah, like homemade banana pudding. That's what Archie Winningham said. That's true. There's no robot that's gonna make homemade banana pudding.
Archie, I'm going to tell you this right now. After my mama passes, if there's a way to have a robot that just knows how to make all the stuff my mama makes,
You'd buy that robot,
that robot's of mine.
but that still you won't get the feel of Mama.
No, you won't, but it'll be a little something.
Little something there. You want that?
Yeah.
What are you, like that banana pudding? You better be learning now how to make it.
Mama bot.
Mama bot.
Will you make me some banana
That sounded
pudding?
beautiful, Mama bot.
I'm not feeling good. Will you make me that meatloaf I like?
And then have her little voice, because you can AI your mama's voice.
Right, they can clone voices
Bunting, what
now.
do you want?
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I need to get started on that.
You do. You do.
Phoning her voice.
It's still not going to be the same as Mama.
Keep talking, Mama. I'm trying to clone you.
She'll be going, oh, you put that thing down right now.
Stop trying to clone me.
Stop trying to record my voice.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. What job can AI never replace?
Mama.
Mama. Yeah.
We only, well, watching the grandkids only had one mama moment the whole time.
Uh-huh.
And that's when Josie was getting tired.
Yeah.
And she wanted her mama. But she got over it pretty quick and went on to sleep. But Friday, I was whipped.
Yeah, they have a lot of energy, don't they, those grandkids?
Oh my gosh. We played and we had the best time. I've never been so tired ever. And Friday afternoon, it was just after they left, it was just a blur.
It's hard trying to be the favorite, isn't it?
And I'm not sure I did a great job.
It's like, see, you're really just in competition with yourself. You're trying to top yourself each
Yeah,
time.
that's right.
It gets harder and harder.
Yeah, he did put he put on all of his I guess at Christmas maybe his head was too small or I don't know, but anyway, I got him a full Tennessee football outfit with a helmet, the whole bit. So we finally got the helmet on, and we ran around with the helmet on, and that was fun. And then Josie, my granddaughter, she wanted to put it on. Well, she put it on backwards and then kept raising it up to look at me. We were playing peekaboo. Anyway, just had a great time. It was great to be off for the day, but I did miss you, Sheila.
Oh, well, that's sweet. You know, I missed you, but my husband, Tim, we had fun. He did
Y'all
a good
did
job.
a great job. I was up
It was fun.
having coffee, and I was like, well, let me see this Good Morning Cookeville.
Let me see if Sheila is on her game.
Because, you know, I've never sat back and watched it about
Yeah.
what it looks like.
Well, I'm sorry that was the day you had to.
Well, it did good. I mean, you and Tim and Justin Matheny, what a great guy from Upper Cumberland Reporter. So, and the best hair in the banking business.
Yes.
Don't you think?
I cannot believe how just soft his hair looked. But, you know, I didn't think Tim would want me touching Justin's hair.
Well, no.
Yeah. And then Tim, he's bald.
Right.
He gets he
how-
gets hair envy sometimes.
How would that have made Tim feel?
Well,
You think
it would have made me feel weird too.
You think Tim wanted to touch his hair too?
Probably.
I bet so. I do.
I mean, it looked like real healthy hair.
Coming up, we've got spoiler alert, things going on in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that here in just a little bit on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. We'll be right back.
Local news. News Talk 107.7 and 1400. The Hub.
News is brought to you by One Bank of Tennessee, where service is second to none.
From the WHUB News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee has sent a letter to NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell requesting the new Nissan Stadium be the site of the 2029 Super Bowl. In the letter, Lee touted Nashville as a top global destination. The Titans' new Nissan Stadium is currently under construction and will be open for the 2027 NFL season. Bid notices for construction of a new DeKalb County Health Department complex have been published. The new 9,860 square foot facility will be constructed next to the existing facility on Tiger Drive, the $4.7 million project being funded through a combination of state and local American Rescue Plan dollars. One of Cookeville's longest standing eateries now has a home at Tennessee Tech. Campus leaders recently celebrated the ribbon cutting for Poets Coffee inside the university's Volpe Library. This marks Poets' third location in Cookeville. That's the news from WHUB. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
Good morning, Cookeville. I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub. The Sweet 16 is set in the NCAA tournament, and the Tennessee Volunteers will play the Kentucky Wildcats for the third time this season. Tennessee beat UCLA 67-58 in the round of 32 on Saturday. Kentucky topped Illinois 84-75. Kentucky beat the Vols twice in the regular season. They'll play Friday in Indianapolis. The Tennessee Lady Vols are also headed to the Sweet 16 of the Women's NCAA tournament after they beat Ohio State late last night 82-67. Talasia Cooper led the Lady Vols with 19 points off the bench. Lady Vols will play the winner of number 1 Texas and number 8 Illinois. The Texas Longhorns parted ways with head coach Rodney Terry shortly after their exit from the NCAA tournament, and Xavier head coach Sean Miller, who beat Texas in the first 4 game last Wednesday, is the leading candidate for the job. Miller has coached at Xavier and Arizona. Join us tonight on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel as the Upperman Bees baseball team takes on White County in a 7-3A battle. Myself and Noah McKay will have all the action from Sparta starting at 5:30 this evening. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
The UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub, brought to you by One Bank. The Fox Business Report is brought to you by Paul Winkler Incorporated, now with an office at Cookeville, creating confident investors. PaulWinkler.com.
I'm Liz Clayman, and this is the Fox Business Report.
Stock futures are sharply higher after the White House narrowed its approach to tariffs to take effect April 2nd. DNA testing company 23andMe filed for bankruptcy reorganization overnight, and its CEO Ann Wojcicki resigned. She'll remain on the board. Wojcicki has been trying to rescue the business by buying it back. More than 15 million people have provided 23andMe with their DNA samples that could be sold in bankruptcy proceedings. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is investigating 1.3 million Ford F-150 pickups. There are reports of an unexpected gear downshift and rear wheel lockup. The trucks involved are from the 2015 to 17 model years. That's your Fox Business Report. I'm Jenny Cosola. Invested in you.
National security is at risk, and China controls most of the world's supply of antimony, a critical metal for military and defense technology. Military Metals Corp is taking action and securing a Western-controlled supply with projects in Europe and North America. Critical minerals are the backbone of modern defense. Now's the time to pay attention. The stock trades on the OTC under ticker MILIF. Call your broker today or go to www.militarymetalscorp.com.
Upper Cumberland weather.
Brought to you by the Habitat for Humanity's Habitat Restore, located at 560 South Jefferson in Cookeville.
This is your latest forecast from News Talk 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Monday morning forecast. Last night's storms have long since moved out of the area, setting us up for a pretty nice day ahead. Skies will turn mostly sunny this afternoon with highs in the mid-60s. West wind at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with lows in the lower 40s. Tuesday will be mostly sunny with highs in the upper 60s.
Good morning, Cookeville, with Jason and Sheila.
On 1077 and 1400.
Good
The
morning,
Hub.
Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. It's 6:34 now.
Well, it's partly cloudy at the moment. We've got 48, and a high today will be in the low 60s for us, and a little windy, so it's going to feel a little chillier.
We've got spoiler alert now, Sheila. So, news from the world of entertainment and music. Nikki Glazer's going to be on Jimmy Fallon. I guess it's because she's hosting the whatever award show.
Yeah, I forget which one.
And Jake Gyllenhaal's going to be on Stephen Colbert. And Trisha Yearwood's going to be singing on Jimmy Kimmel tonight.
That'd be good.
She still sings so pretty.
Oh, my goodness. Her voice is great.
On regular TV tonight, The Neighborhood is on CBS. So is NCIS and NCIS Origins.
Is that brand new?
Yeah,
Origins?
I think it's new. It's basically the Jethro Gibbs story.
Okay.
I haven't watched any of it yet. But that's what I understand.
Don't worry. I won't spoil it because I have not seen it.
The Voice is on NBC tonight, and so is The Hunting Party. Extracted, which looks like a really cool show that I could get into.
Extracted.
Have you seen the like any of the commercials
No,
for
I
it?
haven't.
So somebody's trying to survive out the, wherever they put them. And
this is a reality show?
Yeah, so it's like Survivor, but they can't extract themselves. They have a family member or friend back in the studio that has an extract button. So they could be up there begging to be extracted, and then their partner on the other end going, no.
I think it would be opposite. I think the partner would go, I miss you, come on home, I'm worried about you.
No. Some of them just want that money, Sheila.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
And they won't extract them.
Right.
I might have to watch that.
The season finale of The Bachelor is on ABC.
No, I don't watch that.
And a show on ID called Hollywood Demons.
Oh, that just scared me hearing it.
And on Acorn TV, that's the only thing with new streaming on it today. The Eclipse and The Summit, both on Acorn or Acorn TV, depending on
You got an Acorn?
where you're from. Acorn or Acorn.
Acorn sounds more like home to me.
Yeah. And sad news about George Foreman. Did you see that?
I know. What was he, 76?
76. And, man, what just an American icon.
Yeah.
He had, of course, unbelievable boxing career.
And then he had a career just as an infomercial dude, which really is how I knew him more.
Oh, well, no.
I knew he was a boxer.
Well, yeah.
But I knew his personality more when he started, doing the George Foreman grill. And
yeah.
he was funny. I liked George Foreman.
Knocked out Joe Frazier in 73 and lost to Muhammad Ali to Rumble in the Jungle, which was a massive thing.
Mm-hmm.
The match itself, the boxing match itself was big, but the fact of where they did it was even bigger. And then he retired in 1977, made a comeback at 94, where he reclaimed the heavyweight title and becoming the oldest champion in history.
He was something else, wasn't he?
Sold over 100 million units of the George Foreman grill. 100 million. Isn't that crazy?
I wonder if somebody, if that was his invention, he thought of it, or somebody else thought of it and thought, let's get George Foreman to do this.
I don't know. I've never gone down the George Foreman grill rabbit hole.
But he's sure that he was the face of it and made it what it is.
And then didn't he name all of his kids George?
He did. Yeah.
Let's just make this easy. Everybody's George. Christopher Waltz has joined the cast of Only Murders in the Building season 5 in a recurring role. Soon there's going to be too many actors and actresses in this show.
Yeah, that's Martin Short and Steve Martin and now Christoph Waltz.
Everybody else. I mean, everybody else is.
Be
in
honest,
this
the only
show.
reason I don't watch is Selena Gomez.
Dave Grohl is going to play drums on Jack Black's new song, I Feel Alive, from the soundtrack to a Minecraft movie. You can check that out on YouTube. The movie and the soundtrack are both due out on April the 4th. American Dad may return to Fox as 20th Television Animation and Fox Entertainment near a multi-season deal. The show, which launched on Fox way back in 2005, has aired nearly 400 episodes. It's going to wrap up its original run on TBS. Reruns will continue on TBS, Adult Swim, and True TV until 2030. So if you're into American Dad, I've only watched like one episode of that. Have you seen any of it?
Never seen it.
Never?
Never.
I figured you would have.
No. You know, documentaries, murder mysteries. American Dad?
Yeah.
Is he a spy? Well, then I'm not watching it.
Jake Paul announced his engagement to Olympic speed skater Jutta Leerdam on Saturday. Don't remember Jutta from the Olympics, do you?
No.
Yeah.
Jutta?
Yeah, well, that's just Jake Paul news there.
Yeah, yeah.
Justin Baldoni has filed a lawsuit against his former publicist now. All these people are doing out in L.A.
They're just suing each other.
Let's just sue each other. You want to?
That's the Blake Lively one, right?
Yeah.
So they've gone back and forth, and they're sue happy is what it amounts to.
He's filed a lawsuit against his former publicist Stephanie Jones and her firm, alleging that she maliciously leaked private communications leading to a legal dispute with actress Blake Lively. No, it's her fault. Let's just sue everybody. It's bound to be somebody's fault.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Maybe not mine though. but it could be.
It could be yours and yours and yours.
It could be these people's fault.
Let's just sue them all.
Let's sue everybody. See what sticks. So that's happening. If you're keeping up with the Blake Lively thing, which for some reason we are.
Yeah, I think after all this, I'm about to be done with it. What about you?
Yeah. I saw something, too, about Ryan Reynolds getting in on some suing,
Yes. Yeah.
too.
What is going on?
At the box office over the weekend, number one was Snow White, $43 million, which is below projections. Still a good weekend for Snow White. Black Bag comes in at number 2. Captain America, Brave New World at number 3. Mickey 17. Donna and her kids went to go see that.
Robert Pattinson, and they said it has lost more money.
Yeah, it only made $3.9 million.
Which is not good for a movie.
No.
Because they spent a whole lot more than that to make it.
Well, it's like that Snow White. It was $209 million, I think, to make. And then last, and honestly, what looks like the best movie on right now is that Novocaine movie. The guy, he's not a superhero, but he is like he can't get hurt.
Yeah, I've seen the previews of
And that comes in at number 5 with $3.8 million. Sheila, I'm sorry, but Paddington Bear's finally out of the top 5.
Well, he had a good long stay.
Paddington Bear had a good long run.
His little red hat and blue coat.
Was really rooting for Paddington. So
I think he had a real good run.
Also,
I'm not disappointed. Good job, Paddington.
And then Robert De Niro has a new mob movie out, but no one went to go see it because everybody thinks he's weird now.
That's what happens when you do your politics too much.
Yeah.
Do your politicking.
Right.
Just be an actor.
But they say, go woke, go broke. Is that what they say?
This looks like it might be happening.
Uh-oh, Robert De Niro. That might be true.
Bob.
Bobby, what have you done? It's 6:44 now, and coming up, we've got The Real Good Also, a clean slate for Ask Sheila. It's supposed to be round one of a new week of Ask Sheila. So
Or we could do Ask Jason.
it's up to you, whichever you want to do. You pick.
Um,
Don't matter to me
let's
at all.
start this week and Ask Jason.
All right, we'll do that.
That'd be fun.
Okay, that will be fun. That's coming up here next on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Life in Tennessee is full of milestones. Your first car, a new home, the family you build, and the business you've worked so hard to grow. Through it all, Farm Bureau Insurance is there to make sure the important things like auto, home, life, and small business are well taken care of. Because when life moves forward, you deserve the peace of mind to enjoy every step along the way. Visit FBITN.com to find the right coverage for your auto, home, life, or business. Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Tennessee Insurance for Tennessee Life.
Looking for incredible deals and unique finds? Discover the Habitat Restore off South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville. From furniture and home decor to appliances and building materials, we've got everything you need to spruce up your space, all at unbeatable prices. Plus, every purchase supports Habitat for Humanity, helping families build their dream homes right here in our community. So why wait? Visit Habitat Restore today and uncover treasures while making a difference. South Jefferson Avenue, right here in Cookeville.
Then Jesus went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues, preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing every sickness and every disease among the people. Matthew chapter 9, verse 35. Hello, Upper Cumberland. This is Jesse Flowers with the Jerry Whitson Road Church of Christ. Join us every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. on our radio program, Words of Exhortation, as we study through the Gospel of Matthew right here on WHUB. May the Lord bless you as you serve Him and serve others.
If you have automotive needs, Dependable Auto Sales and Service, along with Colonial Automotive, would love to help you. Whether it's towing or service, body shop needs, are you ready for a new car? We have everything you need, including the financing, including the warranties. It doesn't matter what it is, DAS is on your side. Please come see us at 1575 Interstate Drive, right here in Cookeville, 931-526-7355. That's 931-526-7355, 24/7 at dasautosales.com.
Let the bidding begin. It's time for the show, and you know it's gonna go high. There's a buzz in the air, and people come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear an EJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Amanette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
Jason and Sheila. Good morning, Cookeville. 1077 and 1400, The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here live in the Willow Window Studio, 648 now.
Coming up after 7, we'll talk to Catherine Jackson with the Home and Garden Show. She is with the Upper Cumberland Home Builders Association.
Okay.
So the Home and Garden Show is coming up this weekend, and we'll find out more about that.
Every single day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, and we try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it
The Real Good.
Before last year's football season started, Green Bay Packers quarterback Jordan Love pledged to donate new cleats to youth sports teams in Wisconsin for each touchdown he made. So he ended up with 26 touchdowns. So he donated 1,300 pairs of cleats to 26 youth programs for his Love for Cleats campaign. To be able to give back and give brand new pairs of cleats is just something that is a small way of just trying to continue to get kids involved in sports, is what Jordan said. He also pointed out that the cost of cleats adds up for families, and sometimes stops kids from being able to play sports. He said, when I was growing up, you'd see kids that wouldn't be able to have a new pair of cleats. This is something that just a lot of kids can feel that positive impact. That's true. Those cleats are expensive.
Well, yeah, being in sports in general, the outfits and everything, it is very expensive.
They're called uniforms, Sheila, not outfits.
Well, excuse me. And all the pads and stuff for football.
I just love your football outfit. It's a cat.
The colors are great.
It's a cat. There was a kitten stuck on an overpass in Las Vegas for weeks. It's finally been rescued, Sheila.
Weeks.
Yeah. Thanks to the combined efforts of the community. News of the stranded kitten circulated through the area. And thanks to a Facebook post, eventually that news reached Lizzie Futch, whose father is Victor. They run an electrician company called Helix Electric. Victor rallied his team to use a boom lift and 2 nets to grab the kitten and bring it safely back down to ground level. It was amazing. I've never been a part of a cat rescue, says Troy McTeer, who works at Helix Electric. Just dropped everything else going on and went and got a kitty. A veterinarian examined the kitten, who's now named Helix.
Yeah.
Which is a great name for a little cat.
It is.
And found he was surprisingly good health, especially considering his extreme adventure. The neighbors who rallied to help Helix are now trying to find him a great home, and are also on the lookout for any of Helix's family members who still might be out there.
I'm wondering, did they drop down food and water for him if he was there for weeks?
I have no idea.
I don't even know how that cat survived.
Me either, but it did. Now, the electrician company should adopt that cat. They should just hang out at their office.
I think so too. I mean, that should be the shop cat.
Right, that should be.
Helix the shop cat.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do if I were them.
That'd be neat. Well, it's time for Ask Jason.
All right, let's do this, Sheila.
Okay. We're switching it up a little bit.
I am ready.
This looks like the questions have to do with work or the workplace.
Okay.
So that's your topic.
All right, let's do it.
People do this more on Mondays than any other day of the week. What?
Show up late?
Nope. I know you're big on the lateness. He thinks late is coming in either on time or a little early.
Let's see here. People do this on Mondays.
More than any other day of the week.
Calling sick.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's right.
That's
okay.
It. That's
all right.
it.
All
You got
right.
it. Starting out good on this Monday.
Hey.
All right. Question number 2.
Okay.
These have drastically decreased in the workplace over the last 10 years. What do you think it is?
These?
They've drastically decreased in the workplace.
Does it have anything to do with what you wear?
Yes.
Is it more for men or women? I'm asking for too many hints.
It's something to do with people. You don't narrow it down that good for me.
Well, let's see here.
These have drastically decreased in the workplace over the last 10 years.
Here's the guess I'm going to take, and it's because I watched a lot of basketball over the weekend.
Okay.
And I noticed something about the different coaches. There were some coaches who wore a, just something athletic, just something looked like they were at the gym coaching, doing their thing. Then there were some coaches that came out with a coat, tie, and pocket square, like Rick Pitino.
Yes.
I don't care what you think about Rick Pitino. That
Looks
guy
sharp.
always looks sharp.
Yeah.
And so casual has become the thing now. So I'm going to say
You're doing good.
I'm going to say coat and tie.
A tie. Yeah.
All right.
Nice. That's good.
All right.
So most coaches are looking a little more
Well, they're saying, it's
athleisure. Most of them wear a jacket.
it's about half and half.
But I get it because y'all hate those ties. Y'all look great in them.
Yeah.
But I understand. You can still wear a blazer and still look really nice.
I think it still looks really cool when a basketball coach has a coat tie, has a jacket.
It does look sharp.
I just think they look so cool.
And you know what? Every girl's crazy about a sharp dressed man.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, we like it.
So I got 2 so far.
You've got 2 so far. Will you get the
Right.
3rd one, Jason?
I don't know. We'll see.
I think you've never gotten 3 in a row either.
No, I've never gotten 3 in a row.
I think you can do this. The average employee does this 42 minutes a week at work. What is it?
42 minutes a week?
A week at work. What is it?
Bathroom?
No. It's not any kind of break. Not any kind of smoke break or anything like that.
Okay.
But it has to do with the computer.
Has to do with the computer.
The average employee does this 42 minutes a week at work. What is it?
It has to do with computer. Shops online.
Nope. I'll give you another guess.
All right. That's 42 minutes.
I'm really wanting you to get this last one because it'll be 3 in a row.
I figure social media would be way higher than 42
Exactly.
minutes.
Way to work it on out, Jason.
All right. I'm going to say respond to email.
I'm going to give you that. It's email friends.
Oh.
But you said email.
I said it. So
3 in a row.
All right.
Jason got 3 in a row on a Monday. Yeah. That's right.
I did have Friday off, so I do feel a little recharged.
That's what it is. Yeah. You got a little bit of rest, even though your body's beat up from carrying the grandkids.
I really need to cut my work week down to just 4 days.
That probably would be good for you.
Come to find out, that's what's been wrong with me this whole time.
Come to find out, it's working that makes us so tired. Who knew?
I'm not fat, sick, and tired like everybody thought I was.
You just overworked.
Just overworked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say that from now on.
I'm just overworked, y'all.
Yeah.
And I work with Sheila. You could say that because,
Yeah.
I wear you out. I know I do.
It's a lot.
You had a break from me, too.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that helped.
Yeah. I didn't think about that, Sheila, but
Maybe that's why I feel so good on a Monday.
well, feeling good too. Got 3 in a row.
That was good. Good job.
Man, I could go for a championship this week.
Yeah.
What if I could get 15?
All right, we'll see if you can. Then what?
Well, then I don't know. We'll have to quit
We'll have
playing.
to think of some kind of a reward.
Oh, I'll definitely need a plaque.
Oh, you love those plaques. Do you like a plaque better than an actual award?
Well, a plaque you can hang on the wall.
Yeah.
An award you have to find space for.
Yeah.
So right now, I think I'd just like a.
Well, I like finding
plaque
space for an award.
Yeah. So I think
I like
could
it
do
all.
that.
If y'all choose to give it to me, I'll take it.
Speaking of that, the Firefly Festival has got there. If you go to to Hip Cookeville's website, you can get all the music and stuff, local music. You can nominate your favorite band, your favorite male singer, female singer, duo, all that stuff, and radio personality.
Oh, that's happening?
I'm not saying it's got to be Jason and Sheila. I'm just letting you know.
They put this together or something?
They haven't done anything yet. These are just nominations.
Well, you need to put us together, Jason and Sheila. I don't want it without Jason.
Oh, that bothered Sheila bad like last time we were sitting.
But we're a together show.
I know. So
What do you mean? Well, you know what? I could have taken all the glory. We were separate.
you mentioned it more is all I'm saying. And you're like, oh man, I can't believe they got a set.
Well.
Coming up, we got Catherine Jackson on the way from the Upper Cumberland Home Builders Association Home and Garden Show. going to be at Delmonico Winery. Beautiful place. We have an event, by the way. So we'll talk to her coming up here in just a little bit on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio.
This is News Talk 107.7 and 1400, The Hub. Good Morning Cookeville, W299BY, 107.7 FM, and AM 1400, WHUB Cookeville.
More talking to stop the fighting in Ukraine. And I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News.
Our job is to narrow the issues, bring the parties together, and stop the killing.
That's what Special U.S. Envoy Steve Witkoff told Fox News Sunday. He expects real progress.
Officials from the United States and Russia are meeting now in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. They follow talks between the U.S. and Ukraine last night, described by the Ukrainian defense minister as productive and focused. The Trump administration wants an immediate partial ceasefire and later a comprehensive peace deal.
That's Fox's Jonathan Savage. Israel bombed a hospital in Gaza, killing a Hamas political leader and a teenage boy. Palestinian officials say as they put the number of deaths in the war in Gaza now over 50,000. Venezuela's accepted a flight of 199 illegal immigrants deported by the U.S. as a court fight continues today over flights a week ago.
The Trump administration is defiant. They say they have the authority to deport migrants whom they say are national security threats. They are expected to double down on that argument today. This comes as the administration's standoff with federal judge James Boasberg escalates. Boasberg calls the president's expanded use of the Alien Enemies Act problematic. And he's also promising to find out whether the administration flouted his order to turn deportation flights to El Salvador back around.
That's Fox's Madeline Rivera. The Senate's Minority Leader Chuck Schumer insists he's not stepping down, as Fox's Gernal Scott reports, pushing back on the push from Democrats.
Senator Schumer on NBC's Meet the Press said he'll continue to lead Senate Democrats despite calls within his party to step down for voting to back a GOP continuing resolution to avoid a government shutdown. He said Republicans would keep going
for 6 months, 9 months, a year, till everyone was furloughed and gone and quit, and there'd be no way to stop it.
Vermont Independent Senator Bernie Sanders, who caucuses with Democrats, said on ABC's This Week,
well, Schumer is the leader of the party, and it should not have happened.
America's listening to Fox News.
Seems everything costs more these days. Gas, groceries, and when's the last time you checked your wireless bill? Yikes. When it comes to big wireless, if you're staying, you may be overpaying. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get the same fast, reliable nationwide coverage without the big wireless bill. Plans start at just $20 a month, and that's not a short-term promo. But don't just take our word for it. Here's Jackie and Veronica, real customers.
I didn't know that I could get something for a lot less money that was actually better than who I was with before.
Anytime anybody complains about their cell phone bill, we say, you've got to check out Consumer Cellular.
Our U.S.-based experts will get you switched and saving in about 20 minutes. Just call or click to see how much you can save today. Because when it comes to big wireless, if you're staying, you may be overpaying. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit ConsumerCellular.com. That's 1-888-FREEDOM or ConsumerCellular.com today. Real people paid to share their opinions in this ad. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing.
The Supreme Court will consider a race-based case this morning in a challenge to congressional redistricting.
Justices are trying to figure out if lawmakers in Louisiana violated federal law when they redrew the state's congressional districts last year. A group of voters say the map amounts to an illegal racial gerrymander by diluting the state's black population into just 2 majority black districts. Courts threw out an earlier map drawn by the legislature in 2022 with just a single majority black district and ordered a new plan. Louisiana argues divvying up Americans by race is a stain on the nation's history and should become a relic of the past. The Supreme Court has upheld previous racial gerrymander challenges. At the White House, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stocks could surge to start the week. Dow futures are up more than 300 points. It's down to the Sweet 16 in the men's college basketball tournament.
After the first 2 rounds of play, there are still 7 teams from the SEC in the tournament, the most ever for one conference in the round of the Sweet 16. Sunday night, Ole Miss knocked out the number 3 seed of the South region, Iowa State, 91-78. The Rebels became the 7th SEC school to qualify for the Sweet 16. Kentucky, Alabama, and Florida also scored wins Sunday to make the next round. Florida ended the run of the two-time reigning national champion UConn Huskies, winning 77-75. UConn's record streak of 13 straight wins in NCAA tournament games ended.
Fox's Jared Max. Also advancing yesterday, another top seed, Duke, and Arizona, Michigan State, and Maryland, which beat Colorado State on a buzzer-beating shot. In the women's tournament, top regional seeds UCLA and South Carolina advanced to the Sweet 16. So did Duke and Kansas State, Mississippi, Notre Dame, Tennessee, and TCU, and there'll be more games today. On the NASCAR track, Kyle Larson won the Cup Series race at Homestead in Miami on FS1.
One of the coolest wins, I think, in my Cup career just because of all the heartbreak I've had here.
Alex Bowman finished second to Larson. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Local news. News Talk 107.7 and 1400. The Hub.
News is brought to you by One Bank of Tennessee, where service is second to none.
From the WHUB News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee has sent a letter to NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell requesting the new Nissan Stadium be the site of the 2029 Super Bowl. In the letter, Lee touted Nashville as a top global destination. The Titans' new Nissan Stadium is currently under construction and will be open for the 2027 NFL season. Bid notices for construction of a new DeKalb County Health Department complex have been published. The new 9,860 square foot facility will be constructed next to the existing facility on Tiger Drive. The $4.7 million project being funded through a combination of state and local American Rescue Plan dollars. One of Cookeville's longest standing eateries now has a home at Tennessee Tech. Campus leaders recently celebrated the ribbon cutting for Poets Coffee inside the university's Volpe Library. This marks Poets' third location in Cookeville. That's the news from WHUB. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is radio station WHUB, the voice of the Upper Cumberland in Cookeville, Tennessee.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cookeville, with Jason and Sheila on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. 7:06 now.
And coming up at 7:30, we'll have Miss Catherine Jackson from the Upper Cumberland Home Builders Association. Also, Sophia Davis. She is with Delmonico, where the Home and Garden Show is going to be held.
All right.
And then Mayor Lauren Wheaton may stop by.
Oh, my goodness. Going to be a party up there.
Yeah.
Ah,
Can you handle all these ladies?
I reckon.
I reckon. It'll be a fun
We
time.
can get it done. We'll get it done. Today is International Day for Achievers.
I've been applying myself, trying to be an achiever.
Try to apply yourself today.
All right.
And be a big achiever.
Woo!
We can all do it, right?
Yeah.
We just have to apply ourselves.
You did it with the questions. Ask Jason.
Well, that's right. I got all three of them.
Three in a row.
I already forgot about that.
Oh, come on. You know you can't forget that.
Today is also National Cheese Steak Day, which I haven't had a good one.
In a long time.
Yeah.
And I am very picky. A lot of times they make the meat cheap that they use, or
Yeah.
get the cheap meat. Now, if it's a real good one,
Nobody likes cheap meat.
nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. That stringy stuff, yuck.
Yeah.
But when it's good quality, that Philly cheesesteak's awesome.
Yeah. Something else, this was huge over the weekend. I don't know, some of you may have gone. But if you didn't, it looks like you really missed out. I did not go. I spent the weekend watching meaningless basketball, like games I could care less about. But Philip Gibbons and the Country Giant crew, they were at the Chocolate Gravy Festival.
It looked like it was a lot of folks.
Where was that? Salina?
Salina, yeah.
And, it looked like it was packed.
And it was a beautiful day for it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sunshiny, not too hot,
Mhm.
just right. I bet that gravy was just right, too.
I'm glad that Chocolate Gravy's finally getting its,
Getting the love it deserves.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's always deserved it. And I know there's people out there, Ooh, chocolate gravy. You're thinking about it wrong. You're thinking about it being actual gravy.
Yeah.
It's not actual gravy.
Oh, this is like.
It's like runny chocolate pudding.
It is. It's like hot chocolate pudding.
Yeah.
And then, or like hot icing. You know, and that's a little too sweet, I think.
Right.
But hot chocolate pudding.
It's like
and
if
then
you're-
put that on a biscuit.
It's like
Come on now.
if you're making chocolate pie, but you don't let it set up.
That's exactly what it is.
It's still runny.
So some people haven't really tried chocolate gravy or
Yeah,
heard
and
of
they
it?
just hear the gravy part and assume it's gravy.
That's something us country folk.
That's not at all what it is.
Because we put it on a biscuit because we like to sop up stuff.
Right. Now, and I also saw over the weekend in other chocolate gravy news.
Okay.
All Good Diner, you can go by and get, they've canned up how they do it.
They've canned it. Like, there's a chocolate gravy in a can?
No. It's the powder to make it, all the powdery stuff that you need to make it.
Oh, I get what you're saying. All right. Then.
And
I
so,
thought they were selling that stuff in a can.
no. They just like their famous recipe.
How great is that?
You can go by there, get it,
And then
in
make
a
it at
jar.
home.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So now there's no thought to it. You just wham bam make chocolate gravy.
That All Good Diner's always coming up with good ideas.
And the Doodle's got good chocolate gravy. We need, they keep talking about putting together a waterfall map.
Yes.
Which I think they have. It's for sure on the Visit Cookeville app. There's a waterfall map, all the beautiful waterfalls that you can go see here in the Upper Cumberland, and that's great. You should absolutely go do that. But
You need a chocolate gravy map?
why can't we be known for chocolate gravy as well? There's no other community that's all chocolate gravy. I don't mean take anything from Salina. I mean, it'd still be their thing. They did the festival first, so they win. But the rest of us can help out.
We could be the chocolate gravy of the Upper Cumberland.
Right, the Upper Cumberland could be the
chocolate gravy place.
capital of the world.
Yeah.
And just like we are with the waterfalls.
Well, it looked like Salina did it right, though. You got a mug that said something about the chocolate gravy festival in
Yeah.
Salina,
Uh-huh.
and you could try all of them.
Yes.
And then vote for which one you thought was your favorite.
Yeah. Now, I haven't talked to Philip since he went, but he talked to everybody that was there, and it looked like.
Even met Nick Barris of
Yeah.
News Channel 5 because he was one of the judges.
Right.
Nick was.
And so I'm looking forward to finding out from Philip where he thought the best chocolate gravy came from.
Yeah. I wonder.
And also,
Now, was it just in Salina? Was it just Salina participants, or was it from all over the
I
Upper
think they were
Cumberland?
from all over the Upper Cumberland, but it may have been just Salina. And again, Salina's a great place to start with this chocolate gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Tourism department needs to get on this and in a hurry. That's what we don't.
We're going to put this on the map.
Well, we don't want any other regions stealing the chocolate gravy from us. Okay.
And the capital could be Salina.
Yes.
That's fine because they did it right.
Right.
But we want to be known.
They did it
in
first.
this area.
They win.
Yeah.
The chocolate gravy deal. Today is also, and I hate these, National Chocolate Covered Raisins Day.
I don't hate them, but I do like chocolate covered peanuts better.
You can't. That's the one thing you can't chocolate cover
You can't chocolate it up and make it good for you.
and make it right.
You're like, You
So
are a
gross.
raisin hater.
They're so gross.
So you didn't even snack on them by themselves. I know
Oh.
you hate them in cookies, but you didn't even have them as snacks in your lunch.
Yeah, my mom would put them in there,
never would eat 'em?
or sometimes they. No, why would I eat them?
So would you like when they did ants?
Here's some rotten fruit in a box.
It's dried
Mm-mm.
fruit.
Whatever.
What about when they made ants on a log with the celery and the peanut butter, and then they'd put the little raisins on top of that? Look like ants on a log. Would
that was
you?
a waste of celery and raisins.
So you would just use it to get the peanut butter.
Yeah,
You'd take off the raisins.
Yeah, and then just
eat the peanut butter,
right up the middle
and
of
then
the
throw out the
100%. That was a big waste of all that stuff.
All the good stuff you threw out.
Yeah, who needed
Not
that?
that peanut butter's horrible for you, but.
Today is also National Cocktail Day.
Ooh, okay.
What,
I don't even know what I'm trying to do now.
what's your favorite cocktail? You know what I've started liking a lot? The mules.
So what is in a mule?
It's ginger beer.
Mm.
And then I think vodka maybe, and then some other tasty, I don't know, they do other stuff to it. I think it starts off with ginger beer and vodka, I think.
That doesn't sound like my thing.
They're delicious.
You think I would like it?
Yes.
I like a Cosmo. That's like, what is it? Cranberry juice,
Yeah.
vodka,
Something like that. It's a martini.
a martini.
Yeah, Cosmo's a martini.
See, it looks real cute in those little glasses.
Yeah. Well, you get a special cup with the mule too. It's not like your normal cup. It's like a little,
Would I look fancy?
little copper cup.
Oh, it's a little. Oh, okay. I've said yes.
Yeah.
Those are cute.
Yeah. So,
I'd feel real cute in it.
well, there you go. Gotta feel cute while you're drinking liquor.
That's right.
It's 7:15 now. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Jason and Sheila, we'll be right back.
Hey folks, this is Paul Winkler. One of our clients says something interesting about why he chose us. He said the financial advisor he had worked with up to this point in his life wasn't the one to get him through retirement. Is that you? You've made it this far, but you recognize you don't get a do-over when you're actually in retirement. It's not too late to feel confident about your financial future. The first step is easy. Set up a phone consultation or in-person meeting with any of our offices by calling us at 615-851-1950 or just go to paulwinkler.com.
And now located in Cookeville, it's the Upper Cumberland Home Builders Association 2025 Home and Garden Show, March 29th and 30th at DeMonico Winery and Vineyards. With local vendors, shopping, exhibits, giveaways, and more. Tickets are just $5. Don't miss the Upper Cumberland Home and Garden Show.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time. Businesses like Fog Light Food House, CG's Boutique, Exceptional Bean, Royal House of Cheese. Go to halfpriceuppercumberland.com. Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
Gentry's Power Equipment, your trusted Exmark dealer in Cookeville. For over 35 years, Exmark has been pioneering innovation, offering legendary durability and unmatched cut quality. Whether you're a professional landscaper or a homeowner, our range of commercial and residential mowers is designed to meet your needs. Hurry in for 0% financing for 48 months on select models, just in time for spring mowing. Gentry's Power Equipment, 755 Buffalo Valley Road, Cookeville, where big boy toys are their specialty.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to
slow it down, get it going slower.
Izervay is proven to slow GA progression.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Izervay or avacincaptad pagel is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com.
You let him try violin because you love him. And if you love him that much, love him enough to make sure he's buckled up and in the back seat. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
1077 and 1400, The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville.
Jason and Sheila. Good morning, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. It's 7:18.
It's going to be pretty windy today. Gusts about 15 to 20 miles per hour. High around 62. We've got 49 right now in Cookeville.
Reddit was talking about the worst mistake you made while cooking. ever made a bad mistake cooking?
Well, stuff has caught on fire before, like gotten a pot holder, left it on close to an eye, and it caught on fire.
Oh boy,
That was scary moment.
one of them said they turned on the wrong burner and melted and set fire to a portable phone.
Oh.
The whole kitchen was covered in black crud.
Ooh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah. Just because this sounds like a good idea. It does. Just because corn on the cob, broccoli, and hot dogs are all things you can boil doesn't mean you should boil them all together.
What in the world?
That was the worst low country boil ever in the world.
Got any shrimp? Well, hot dogs will do.
This guy here cooked bacon naked.
No.
Burned himself pretty good.
You didn't even have to tell me that. I know that. I mean, common sense. It's popping. Your bacon's popping.
Left burner on after cooking. Didn't know till the next morning. It's been 15 years. It's happened 3 times. That is scary.
You're losing your luck.
Yeah.
With each time that happens. I mean, you're lucky that the house didn't catch on fire.
Put a lasagna casserole, which isn't a lasagna a casserole?
Yeah.
Okay, well, they call it a lasagna casserole. Put it in the oven to bake for 45 minutes. Well, they felt tired, so they're like, you know what? I'm just going to set an alarm. I'll wake up in 45 minutes and get it out, and we'll take a little nap.
Oh, no.
6 hours later, they wake up and their lasagna casserole is burnt.
Scorched.
I mean, it doesn't even exist anymore.
Oh, my goodness.
Crazy.
I wonder if they slept through their alarm or put it on like AM or PM, the opposite of what it should have been.
I have no idea. But you'd think, because I always set an alarm on the microwave.
Yeah.
And I do set one on my phone if it's something that is timed. And that way, if I do go outside or something, or
You got your phone with you most of the time.
my phone will beep, 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 beep
Right.
at me, and I got to go in and do whatever's in the oven. But I'm sure I've done it, but I don't remember doing it. Leaving the oven on or something like that.
Oh, I know I've left it on before. I rarely, because I'd always it's one of those that let's just check to make sure.
Yeah.
Even if I haven't used the stove, I'll check it to make sure. you know?
When you press off on your stove, do you press off a bunch of times?
Yes.
I do too.
Wonder why. I mean,
what if that first one don't take? Yeah.
off, 'cause especially when you're leaving.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
let me double check.
Yeah.
Off.
and you probably don't have this, but if you have curling iron or flat iron, I'm always like, did I turn
Yeah.
it off? Did I unplug it? I always
Right.
unplug it, not just turn it off.
It's like when it's time to turn the mics off here, I always hit the off a few times
He
now.
does.
Sheila's got a pretty bad potty mouth.
Jason, stop.
See how hard it was for her not to cuss there?
Never had a potty mouth until Jason, because
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm the bad influence. Just blame me for everything.
you are the bad influence.
One more here. Accidentally grabbed powdered sugar instead of flour and proudly made the sweetest fried chicken known to mankind. Oh,
That doesn't sound bad.
that sounds terrible.
Oh, I'm thinking, oh, sweetest fried chicken.
Now, I have been like really sleepy and gone to get some coffee, and I don't take sugar or cream or anything.
Yeah.
But the person I was getting a cup of coffee for as well took sugar, a pretty good amount. So I poured it in there and I stirred it up and was feeling good about myself. Look here, I'm helping.
Okay, you use salt instead
I
of
used
sugar.
salt, and I guess it was awful.
And you were so proud of yourself, I guess.
I know. Well, the
I
salt,
bet that tasted horrible.
the salt thing and the sugar thing was exactly the same.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And sure enough, because it wasn't even like real sugar, it was that whatever sugar,
Splenda or something.
some sort of fake,
some kind of fake,
factory made,
Pruvia.
toxic something that's killing us slowly.
I don't think Splenda is.
Yeah, it all is, Sheila.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't know. He might be right, but then he might be wrong.
I think Splenda might be killing you.
It doesn't have
slowly.
saccharin in it.
Oh.
And it's made from the real sugar. I've talked to people about this, like health people.
This is one of those things that sounds like it might be fun unless it really happens. The Cunard Line cruise ship Queen Anne is currently making its maiden around-the-world voyage. Sounds neat, doesn't it?
It does.
Go around the world in a cruise ship, and imagine that takes a lot of time. Probably
do it.
Probably cost a lot of money, too.
Yeah, about have the money.
Well, last week, as the ship was traveling through the Celebes Sea between Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines, the captain asked the 3,000 passengers that are there to turn off their room lights and shut the curtains at night so as not to attract pirates.
Oh, my goodness. That would be scary.
But there's pirates.
Well, we've heard about those in like the last 5 years. Remember?
Yeah, I don't like to think of it like that.
I just think of bad people on the sea. I don't like pirates. Sound cool. I
Yeah,
mean, Johnny Depp was a pirate,
need to
and,
come
and
up-
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I think they need to come up with a new name for pirates.
Yeah, because pirates has a cool kind of connotation
We've romanticized pirates to the point now.
where it doesn't sound scary.
Right.
Well, it did to me because I've heard about it on the news. But yeah, they need to be called Bad Men of the Sea or
Yeah,
something.
something a little bit more scary because, you know, like we're coming up on Pirate Island. Ooh,
Ooh, Pirate Island! Yay!
that sounds fun. That doesn't sound scary
That sounds
to me.
Disney.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're going to Epcot or something.
Right. It sounds like we're gonna go at bare minimum learn about pirates.
Where's me go? No, that's the leprechaun. Never mind. I was gonna say, where's my pot of gold? But no, pirates have like gold and stuff too, right?
Right.
And
yeah.
big old trunks.
Right. Yeah. They're looking
in
for
every movie.
They're looking for treasure and booty.
Yeah, like the bounty.
Yeah. They wanna pillage and things like that.
And you say I have a dirty mouth.
That's not dirty. That's just what they wanted to do.
I know booty means something else with pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I was trying to keep it right, Sheila.
I know, but here I go again, turning the show around.
Man, it's terrible. So anyway, that area is known for pirates, and so they're operating at a heightened level of security alertness during this period. Now, do they really expect the pirates not to notice?
Shh, let's turn off the lights. Nobody will know we're here.
I mean, if they've got
And you've got a big cruise ship.
they got 3,000. Wouldn't that be like 1,000 something feet, maybe? Or
Turn off the lights. We're going to attract pirates.
right?
And knowing me, I'd be like, I'm going to leave my light on and see if I can see a pirate.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be like, oh man, I wonder if they'll let us know if the pirates are out
What
there.
got us in trouble? Well, Sheila had her room light on and attracted pirates.
Here's another story that we won't go into it too much because we're going to be talking to the Home Builders Association here in just a little bit with their home show coming up. But this is probably one of those ideas that sounded like a good idea until you did it. A man painted his dog like a tiger, thinking that might scare off debt collectors.
But it's still a dog.
They're going to know.
They're going to know.
Just like I think the pirates are going to know.
There's a little audio on Instagram. Nobody will know. They're going to know.
They're going to know. They're going to look at your whatever doodle.
With his tail wagging.
Right. That's one of those tiger doodles right there.
Tiger doodle.
So that's not going to work.
I painted him like a real tiger. Yeah, but it's not tiger acting.
What is the dog you can shave off everything but the fur around their head?
Poodle?
And it looks like a tiger.
Oh, you're thinking of a chow.
Chow, yeah. So maybe it's a chow. It'd still be
That's a lion. That's not tiger.
That's true.
Huh.
Oh, tiger's what it said here. It says tiger, not lion.
Right. But
I
chow looks more like
I said lion, but this guy painted his dog look like a tiger, so
right.
it might be a chow.
Gone off the rails so far.
All right, coming up, Catherine Jackson, also Sophia Davis. Catherine's from the Home Builders Association, the Home and Garden Show going on at Delmonico Winery. Sophia is with Delmonico Winery, and the mayor's coming in too.
I think so.
All right, well, it's going to be big fun. Hang out with us. It's coming up here in just a little bit on Good Morning Cookeville, live from the Willow Window Studio.
Local news. News Talk 107.7 and 1400. The Hub.
News is brought to you by One Bank of Tennessee, where service is second to none.
From the WHUB News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee has sent a letter to NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell requesting the new Nissan Stadium be the site of the 2029 Super Bowl. In the letter, Lee touted Nashville as a top global destination. The Titans' new Nissan Stadium is currently under construction and will be open for the 2027 NFL season. Bid notices for construction of a new DeKalb County Health Department complex have been published. The new 9,860 square foot facility will be constructed next to the existing facility on Tiger Drive, the $4.7 million project being funded through a combination of state and local American Rescue Plan dollars. One of Cookeville's longest standing eateries now has a home at Tennessee Tech. Campus leaders recently celebrated the ribbon cutting for Poets Coffee inside the university's Volpe Library. This marks Poets' third location in Cookeville. That's the news from WHUB. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
Good morning, Cookeville. I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub. The Sweet 16 is set in the NCAA tournament, and the Tennessee Volunteers will play the Kentucky Wildcats for the third time this season. Tennessee beat UCLA 67-58 in the round of 32 on Saturday. Kentucky topped Illinois 84-75. Kentucky beat the Vols twice in the regular season. They'll play Friday in Indianapolis. The Tennessee Lady Vols are also headed to the Sweet 16 of the Women's NCAA tournament after they beat Ohio State late last night 82-67. Talasia Cooper led the Lady Vols with 19 points off the bench. Lady Vols will play the winner of number 1 Texas and number 8 Illinois. The Texas Longhorns parted ways with head coach Rodney Terry shortly after their exit from the NCAA tournament, and Xavier head coach Sean Miller, who beat Texas in the first 4 game last Wednesday, is the leading candidate for the job. Miller has coached at Xavier and Arizona. Join us tonight on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel as the Upperman Bees baseball team takes on White County in a 7-3A battle. Myself and Noah McKay will have all the action from Sparta starting at 5:30 this evening. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
The UCR Sports Report on 107.7 and 1400 The Hub, brought to you by One Bank.
TRN News.
2 people are behind bars in connection with a deadly stabbing earlier this month in Clarksville. Police report they found the body of 54-year-old Thomas Gray Jr. at the Campville Mobile Home Park. They announced Jassim Al-Robay and Carly Jade Parks were arrested and booked into the Montgomery County Jail Friday morning. Further details haven't been released at this time as the investigation continues. The family of an 8-year-old killed in her home during a shooting, frustrated with the court system. Jordan Washington was struck by a bullet in her kitchen when a shooting occurred outside her grandmother's home in 2020. Sandra Conley was charged with first-degree murder and other charges, but a mistrial was declared after new evidence was presented. The Shelby County District Attorney's Office issued a statement saying they're committed to seeking justice in the case. A new trial date has yet to be set. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
This is Nnamdi Asamoah. I play football for the Philadelphia Eagles, but what I do off the field with United Way might be more important. I'm a volunteer tutor and mentor. Why? Because over 1 million kids a year drop out of school, and that's not okay. It takes 12 years to create a graduate, but it takes about the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between a child becoming one or the other could be me. Or it could be you. Studies show that if we get to these kids earlier, their chances are better. And kids who read well by 3rd grade are more likely to graduate. So join me in United Way. Suit up and take the pledge. Become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor. Because when a child succeeds, we all succeed. Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Take the pledge at unitedway.org. Brought to you by United Way, the Ad Council, and the National Football League.
A series of Tesla takedowns took place over the weekend in Tennessee and across the United States. These protests were Saturday at the dealerships in Memphis, Franklin, Chattanooga, and Knoxville by opponents of Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency. Republican State Senator Brent Taylor lashed out against the planned protests, saying they're being staged by a radical leftist group. However, Indivisible Tennessee says they're committed to nonviolent action, adding protesters aren't entering Tesla, they'll stay on public sidewalks. Clarksville police looking for thieves who stole $25,000 worth of jewelry from a Walmart. They say the suspects shoplifted the items from the Wilma Rudolph Boulevard store Tuesday. That's where 2 men took the merchandise from the jewelry counter, then walked out with it. The suspects were caught on surveillance video, but the vehicle eluded the cameras. Images of them can be seen on the Clarksville Police Department's Facebook page. Anyone with information is urged to call Clarksville PD. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
Upper Cumberland weather.
Brought to you by the Habitat for Humanity's Habitat Restore, located at 560 South Jefferson in Cookeville.
This is your latest forecast from News Talk 107.7 and 1400, The Hub.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Monday morning forecast. Last night's storms have long since moved out of the area, setting us up for a pretty nice day ahead. Skies will turn mostly sunny this afternoon with highs in the mid-60s, west wind at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with lows in the lower 40s. Tuesday will be mostly sunny with highs in the upper 60s.
Good morning, Cookeville, with Jason and Sheila.
On 107.7 and 1400, The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. It's 7:36.
And we have Catherine Jackson, who's with the Upper Cumberland Home Builders Association, along with Sophia Davis from Delmonico Winery, and Lauren Wheaton, our Cookeville mayor. So thank you so much for joining us. I know that it's big coming up on Saturday at Delmonico Winery. So tell us a little bit about the change in venue, which is a beautiful venue.
We're so excited to have it at Delmonico Winery this year, and Sophia's been great to help us out. We're using every bit of space possible.
Correct.
And
as she sighs.
Yeah, which is actually really exciting. It's going to look really good. It used to be at the Heidelbergs, and so now it's going to look a lot more upscale, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a all enclosed tent, and we have spaces there. We have some vendors that are going to be outside. And
in the parking lot.
In the parking lot.
Well, it is home and garden, and garden is outside. So I'm sure that there's a lot of different things you can show off outside that you couldn't inside.
Yes, definitely. And the winery is going to have some lunch specials. Sophia can talk a little bit more about that. And it's this Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So you can come.
So this weekend, yeah,
this weekend, come out.
What's the? Is there a cost to get in, and if so, how much? And what are the? And did you tell the times already? And I blanked out. Okay.
Saturday it's 10 to 5, and Sunday 12 to 5.
Okay.
The cost is $5 admission. You can get tickets beforehand or at the door, whatever works.
Whatever works for you. So online is where at through the Home Builders Association website?
Absolutely. Okay. Or Facebook page, Instagram page.
I got
Wineries. Page, anywhere.
Everywhere.
QR codes are everywhere.
QR codes. So.
Right. So, I mean, being something like this being at Delmonico, it does kind of up the game a little bit, to that fancier level, Are you?
It is that thought process, but we do have a lot of people in that neighborhood that will come on in their gators. They'll ride over.
Yeah,
they will have that golf cart. They ride in and they grab a hamburger. We've got a restaurant full time now.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
We do. And we have brunch We're not to do it this weekend, but we do have brunch every Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, great.
So it's kind of nice. It's a little stop shop because a lot of people, yes, they do plan their outfits months in advance. For those special, and we got a lot of bridal parties that come in and do that. But we get a lot of those locals that just come on, get on their gator,
Well,
walk
yeah.
through that little cow pouch, and here we are. So it's kind of nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. Just
Yes.
riding on a gator's
Just
fun.
riding on the It's gator, fun. yes, yes.
Yeah.
You like that part of it. Well, she also has arranged this weekend. We have a hot air balloon.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Which is
Oh,
good.
really?
Yes.
Remax hot air balloon will be out there
Uh-huh.
giving free rides. So they have to do it at certain times a day. I don't understand.
You're not
the
a hot
whole-
air balloon expert.
No, I'm okay.
I'm not up on the rules and regulations either.
You know, I've done that before, though.
it'll
It's really
work.
cool, and it would look so beautiful over Delmonico, too.
Absolutely.
Oh, that will be gorgeous. I didn't even think about that view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right over the vineyards and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
That'll be great. And is there any cost to that, or that's just
Free.
free of charge?
Get in line.
I got you. And then so you can eat, you can ride a hot air balloon, you can see all the great things. Who are some of the vendors coming? What can we expect when we get there?
Wow, we've got tons of local vendors. I think I've got around 75.
Wow.
Oh,
We're a
wow.
full show. I would love to have more, but just not enough space. So we might have to work on that for next
Gonna
year.
have to add on, Sophie.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
Right? But
Get
anything
another
you
10
need,
out there. Perfect.
design, water filtration. I've got a swing company that's local, made in the USA. Landscaping, windows, doors.
I mean, that's the great part is it's all. So, I mean, you said 75 vendors and they're local, right? Like
Right.
that's the great thing
Absolutely.
about this show is that
Yeah.
it is local representation here. At a local venue with local people. That's why I really love this show. I've come, I think, every year, and it's dangerous because then I want to go home and redo stuff. Correct. I can't do. Yes, but just seeing all those local, but just being able to support all of them, and this is y'all's fundraiser, right?
Absolutely. This is what keeps our organization going year after year. And
you guys give scholarships with that, too.
We do. We get back into the trades department. And so we've been around since 1973, our association. So
Well, I saw I saw the Randy Porter show that you were on, and talking about the giving this to scholarships or helping out with the trades and stuff in high school. That house that they build over at Cookeville High School is always amazing. And is that something that you help out with, or is that?
we do,
different?
and
Okay.
we helped start that organization, and we plan to do more and expand and grow, and I want to help more than we currently are. So
Yeah.
But other high schools also build
Oh,
houses
yeah.
to do this. They're starting up a new one at White Plains Academy.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
We really want to get involved with that as well.
Yeah. And and what great skills to learn that honestly are making a lot of money right now, especially in our area.
I said, with the way Cookeville's growing right now, I mean, we're breaking records every year with construction and new home builds and things like that and renovation. So we need all of those skilled workers. Yes.
Every single one of
Every
them.
single one of them. Yeah.
Because right now, I think some of the contractors I know, the waiting list to even get started is 2026 or real close to 2027. So
absolutely,
the more we have, the better, right? Right. And that's great, giving out those scholarships like that. That's really neat.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah.
We're talking to Catherine Jackson, Sophia Davis, and Mayor Lauren Wheaton. Why are you here?
I'm here supporting it.
Oh, you're just here supporting it?
Why are you here?
No, I was just wondering if there was.
She's got a booth.
I know,
You don't want me to have a booth. I'm not doing it. I need them.
She's a mayor. She got another full-time job. I was like, what could she possibly be doing?
I could see her doing interior design.
Oh, no, I need help with that too. Yes, look, I tried to paint 2 weekends ago, and it is horrible. I have already admitted defeat, can't do it.
You said you need professionals to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, just show my support. I love
Right.
this is a local event and it's support. And I think people don't know it. Like I said, this is a nonprofit that is pouring into our
Correct.
community.
Uh-huh.
And so if I can lend any support and say, hey, who doesn't want to go to a home show this weekend and check out all these great things? So,
I don't know if we were going to have a home show proclamation or
you know what? We might have to look into that to make a home builder association.
or if one of these lovely ladies was getting a sash or You know,
I love a good crown. Yes, I will
lo-
see if I can find y'all crowns for the
Right. Who knew? I just
Maybe she can be the mascot.
I just wanted to. That's right. I just wanted to make sure I wanted to leave enough time in the show for sashes and crowns.
Oh yes.
Okay.
They're in the car.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll go get them.
It's 7:44 now. Good morning, Cookeville's live in the Willow Window studio. I'm guessing Willow Window's going to be at the home show.
Of course.
Yes, of course. Being all bougie because that's what they do.
And they do a great job.
They do a great job. You can always
Even more bougie because it's Delmonico Winery.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
see?
Anyway, more with them coming up here in just a little bit. It's Good Morning Cookeville live in the Willow Window studio.
Hey, how's your money situation? Are you ready for retirement?
I wish I could retire.
Well, if you want to know what the pros are doing to make wealth multiply and retire like royalty, then you need to listen to this show, Retire the Right Way, with Aaron Wright. Get your money right and tune in every weekend, Saturdays at 9 a.m. on News Talk 107.7 and 1400 The Hub.
This is the best time to buy America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. Now is the time to buy a new Ford truck from Ford of Cookeville. You can get up to $15,000 off MSRP for a limited time during Ford Truck Month. All of our trucks are marked down to the best prices they'll have all year. Come see us, 1600 Interstate Drive, or visit us online anytime at FordLincolnofCookeville.com.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Making your home beautiful again.
Let the bidding begin. It's time for the show, and you know it's gonna go high. There's a buzz in the air, and people come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear an EJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Amanette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
Are you taking steps to help protect your money from the potential impact of world war? Russia and Ukraine, Israel, Gaza. We've seen threats from Iran, and now Syria has been taken over by extremists, putting the entire region at risk. The question is, how much more international conflict can we handle? And what impacts will these conflicts have on the global economy and your retirement savings? Right now, thousands of hardworking Americans are turning to precious metals like gold and silver to help them protect their hard-earned savings. You may not be able to control these global conflicts around the world, but you can control how you diversify your money. And that's where gold and silver could help. Right now, you can get a free gold and silver kit from the top-rated precious metals company, Goldco. On top of that, you could get up to a 10% instant match in bonus silver for qualified accounts, but only while supplies last. So don't wait. Visit HannityGold.com or call 855-815-GOLD to get your free copy today and find out if you qualify for up to a 10% instant match in bonus silver. That's 855-815-GOLD.
Jason and Sheila. Good morning, Cookeville. 107.7 and 1400, The Hub.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here live in the Willow Window studio at 7:47.
Either poor Jason or yay Jason with all these lovely ladies, not including myself, but Catherine Jackson from Upper Cumberland Home Builders Association, Sophia Davis from Delmonico Winery, and Mayor Lauren Wheaton, Cookeville Mayor, of course.
I've been in worse situations, I can tell you that.
I know, yeah. We have.
That's that. Hey, we were talking a lot about the home show, and we just kind of, grazed right over Delmonico and your restaurant being open.
Right.
So let's talk a little bit about that, if that's okay. Just about, when's it open? How, what's on your menu? Give us some, as the kids say, the deets.
Yes, we are so happy to have the restaurant there. Of course, we're in Baxter, so there's not a lot of restaurants, and a lot of the ones that are there are closed on Mondays.
Yes.
So we are open 7 days a week, and we do serve brunch on Saturday and Sunday. And on Saturday after 3, we go to our regular menu, which consists of wonderful bruschetta and we smoke our own pulled pork, so we have it from a pulled pork nacho, like I said, the bruschetta, and then you have just several different foods. And my favorite is a Caesar salad, but of course, here's the other side of that. We try to be as much farm to table as possible and source locally, but we do make our own mayonnaise. We make our own. You
had me at homemade mayonnaise. You had me there.
Right.
Yeah.
Because no preservatives in that, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the same thing with our Caesar dressing and our ranch dressing. So we like to do that. So it is a little bit prideful when we set things down.
Right.
Same thing how we feel about the wine when we go out there and get to pick in July and August, because we have a piece of that, and we're not just grabbing something off a truck and then just send it out to you.
It's yours.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it keeps people there in the winery to enjoy the wine and go outside and see. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And, the Home Builder Show, I was excited to be a part of this because I was getting a little, I guess discouraged, if you will, would be the right word, because we're 17 years. This is going to 17 years with Delmonico there. And there's a lot of people that go, I didn't know that you were there.
Right.
Correct.
Oh,
but
my.
it was. We have so much more. There's so many more people that's coming to Cookeville and that area. So we're really kind of just replenishing what we get. And then now there's so many houses being built. So we're excited to partner because this not only gives the housing and we get to give back to community in this route, but then we're bringing in people who've never seen it before. We do have some wonderful wine.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if wine is not your choice, we have some great sweet tea. I'm a Texas girl, so I really like the sweet tea as well.
How to do it right then.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what does the restaurant serve? Like, what are some of the main dishes? You went over some, a salad, but let's say.
Bruschetta, which is good. I love bruschetta.
Wants more.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell me about your meat.
Yes, we have a Dell burger that is we hand patty it out. We have a char grill. And so that's
Large
the biggest one. Oh, and it is large portions.
Are you open for lunch?
We are.
How
Yeah,
about
so we
that?
start serving at 11 o'clock. And we have a thing called Harvest Hosts and RV people, and they come in. And so we are able to, they bring their RVs in, they get to visit, and they get everything food. Yeah, it's out
That's
there.
great.
Do you have some specials going on this weekend for the home show, the home and garden show?
Yes, because we're hoping to have a big crowd, and we'll be able to come through. We have live music that's going to be floating in the inside and outside.
fun.
Correct. And we have barbecue plates, and we'll bring it to where we'll have a meat and three. We've got walking charcuterie cups. We have walking desserts, so you'll get some tiramisu. So we've got a lot of things that are
Walking
able.
dessert. Is that
Yes,
what you
so you
said?
don't have to
Like,
wait.
so you can
in
carry
line.
it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you're just out there looking at all the stuff and
Yeah,
then, would you
peruse
like some
the
desserts.
Right. Well, you'll be able to grab that dessert, walk, and keep going. And
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of booze she's got.
Yeah.
So you're going to be walking
75.
for a while.
We've curated a whole experience.
This is about to say, this isn't
Yes.
just walking around looking at booths. This is an event. Like, this is you go and you hang out.
This is
and
like the Catalina wine mixer.
That's correct.
You were talking.
remodel or build a house.
Yeah.
You were talking about the pulled pork. That would be y'all's pulled pork that they can try too.
Correct. We smoke it there. You'll be able to, we'll be smoking that day. We do smoked steaks, so we'll have a steak salad. I mean, so we do
Smoked
a lot of that.
steaks.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
come
sounds
on
really
now.
good.
It's phenomenal.
Is there walking wine?
There is walking wine and walking wine slushies.
Oh.
One of the things that we
Walking
love.
wine slushies sounds like sitting wine slushies real
Yeah,
quick.
it can be really nice.
That
you
turns
know.
into sleeping wine slushies. I bet.
It's just nice. And, we have a wine train,
Yeah.
and it's amazing. We in fact had it this weekend. And,
Oh, really?
Right. We board up in Nashville. We get to do a tasting all the way into Watertown because we have a satellite location there after the train tracks. Mayor,
Hey,
we are
you know
working
what
on
we
these train
realized?
tracks.
Yes, it's a big need for more rail in Cookeville.
Nice
And there
lobby
is.
there,
Yes,
Mayor.
We used to be able to bring things all the way here, but now we
Yeah.
are.
The tracks are not. Yeah, and it's
Correct.
something. Yeah, that's actually, and that's a good thing to know about too. Is we need, we know we need it for industry, but for tourism and things like
Absolutely.
that, that's
Yeah.
a great reason as well. Yeah.
My wife and her mom went on the wine train a few times. One of their favorite things to do together, and
So fun.
and that's what they would always say. They'd always ask me if I wanted to go, but I always felt like I would ruin their time.
No.
Probably would.
I probably would. And so I didn't want to be that guy who's just tagging along, but it does seem like a lot of fun.
It is. It is a lot of fun for us as well. We get to meet about 498 to 512 people.
Wow.
All
Each
right
time.
here in the Upper Cumberland. I think that's a great thing to
Yeah.
remember. I mean, I know you're in Baxter. We'll
Correct.
claim you as well. We'll share you
No,
with Baxter
we claim
for
you.
sure. Yes, but like to have that right here in Cookeville, I mean, how many places have so many cool things like that?
Well, not a lot.
No, not a lot, and we
Yeah.
get to brag about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
get a hot air balloon free as well.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
for this
My
weekend.
goodness.
Over the winery.
Over the winery, yeah.
The Home Builders Association is who the Upper Cumberland Home Builders Association is who puts this on. Now, give us a little details about just that organization, about who all's involved in it, and if you're I guess from contractor to roofer to whatever can be involved. How do they do that?
Anybody within the construction industry, we have all walks. We've got about 100 members right now. All are local, and a lot of them have been with us for decades.
Yeah.
So, great group of people. And we have our members on our website, and anybody that you need, if you're looking for a local, contractor, heat and air, whatever, check out our website, because those are good people. They're licensed, they're insured,
Right.
they're quality. Some people that you just find out of the blue, you may not be able to find them again.
Right, yeah.
I guarantee those people that are on your website, those are the ones that are also supporting people in the community,
Yes.
like Willow Window. I mean, those are the ones who are invested in your schools, in your other businesses,
Yes.
Yeah.
in events like this. Like those are the people who
On the city council.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, on the city council. Yes,
You know who these people are.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they are in the community, and they are serving somehow or helping out in the community.
What does so the only requirement is that you're in the construction business, and I guess you vet them a little bit too to make sure they are decent people, or
Well, yes, and we also have monthly meetings, and so we are
I gotcha.
always doing continuing education.
And on those meetings too, you find out what can we do? Who can we help in the community? What can we be a part of?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to see how much, like even Twin Lakes, these organizations are giving back directly to this community
Mhm.
so much. And you learn that at every meeting. Of course, Habitat for Humanity was our last one.
Right.
Amazing and very well attended. And the May meeting, I'd love for you to come if you would want to, but that's an excellent meeting because that's with the at Cookeville High School, and that's with all the trades kids, and we give out awards.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I
love
yes. It's really awesome, and that's it's everybody's favorite meeting.
And I love the kids being celebrated because the students, when they're celebrated, they'll probably grow and be an entrepreneur and part of the Upper Cumberland Home Builders Association as well. So it just keeps hopefully growing and doing more for the local area.
Well, my husband was part of the trades with Randy Mansell, and then now,
Yes.
And
he's
now
the
here he is.
contractor,
Like,
and
Yeah.
so it's full circle. It really
I
is.
love it.
He said that he helped build the first house out there.
Oh, really? With all the growth that we've seen, I mean, the need for those trades is beyond what we've got now, obviously.
Absolutely.
And because I'm the amount of things that are getting built, whether that's homes or commercial or
working for the city, like we need
yeah.
that type of those employees working for the city. I mean, there's so many opportunities
right.
up here.
And then you got that new Target and Home Depot coming.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's
I'm working on it.
there's there's that to get built too. So I know it's home builders, but it's still that trade is that trade, right?
Absolutely. And you can learn so much, just in high school, and then go out and start immediately. You immediately have a job.
Right.
You immediately, working your way. You don't have to go through and pay for,
And then now you've got the
college and
connections
everything.
and
You know,
stuff.
that's not for everybody.
No, gosh, no.
And this is actually a trade that you can start your own business with.
Easily.
That's great.
And Cookeville High School, White County's done a good job of this too. I'm sure there's some others that have really been taking this on. It's like, look, we understand college isn't for everybody, but how about you get into this program and leave high school licensed and ready to go in HVAC or plumbing or electric already out of high school? Brilliant idea. I wish that would have been something that would have been available to us in high school. I still wouldn't have done it. But it would have been really cool. Right. That just sounds a lot like work to me. So I'll just sit here and blab. But ladies, thank you all so much for being here, and can't wait for this weekend. It sounds like a bunch of fun. Weather looks good so far too, so fingers crossed on that. And you got
Saturday and Sunday both.
Right, and it's the Upper Cumberland Home Builders Association at Delmonico. Don't forget, Delmonico's got a full-blown restaurant in there, open for lunch.
I'm hungry now.
I see a lunch date in our
Definitely.
coming up real soon. All right, guys, thank you. We appreciate it. Who's coming up tomorrow, Sheila?
Chris Peterson and Lindsay Sylvie with National Wild Turkey Federation. We also have Brent Knight, the lawyer, and the pastor with the Bridge Community Church.
Okay, that sounds like a blast. We'll see you guys tomorrow here on 107.7 and 1400. See you. Bye.
Bye.
This is News Talk 107.7 and 1400. The Hub. Good morning, Cookeville. W299BY. 107.7 FM. And AM 1400 WHUB Cookeville.